Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. So we have a look at some great Ippons from the ABE siblings today. I've got videos on both of them if you want to have a look in more detail. This video though, it will have all their new stuff. Obviously both of them world champions in 2023, so it's pretty incredible. I thought we'd go through and just have a look at their similarities and differences. We'll start off with the similarities. But before that guys, thumbs up on the video, consider subscribing. There's links in the descriptions for discounts to JudoTV, and you can also consider becoming a channel member if you would like to do that too. Right, so the first technique I want to talk about, o sotogari. Both of them do it in this way, off two sleeves. They're kind of faking the sode surikomi goshi and they mix it in well with the o sotogari. So for both of them, these grips, pretty important, both sleeves, especially one sleeve, and then faking the sode is definitely a big arsenal in their games. This one here, a double lapel, seoi nage, they both do this. Although I definitely think Abe is the seoi nage specialist, it's definitely his tokui waza, that and the sode surikomi goshi, but Abe Uta, I mean, she mixes it up a little bit more. But still, she has this variation in the bag as well, double lapel seoi nage. This wasn't an Ippon, but still, it's pretty incredible. Getting a standing seoi nage like this against a fellow Olympic champion, it's pretty incredible. So here's the sode, Abe Uta's sode. And they both kind of do it in similar ways. They kind of plant themselves and then readjust, but it's kind of interesting. Sometimes their jikuashi, their supporting leg, often finds it kind of on the outside of their opponent's leg. But you know, when you teach sode surikomi goshi, you want to have your legs in between your opponents. But you can see here, Abe, as he goes in, there are times where his supporting leg is on the outside, like here, and then he readjusts. But yeah, definitely from a young age, I mean, these two practicing this a lot. And I definitely think Abe Uta, she looked at her brother doing this, throwing all sorts of people with this technique and just wanted to copy him so much. Here's another one, and it's a bit subtle. So pay attention to the right hand of Uta. She kind of fakes the koshiguruma, trying to go under the waist there. I've never actually seen her do a koshiguruma, but just the fake is a good thing to use. But her brother, on the other hand, I mean, he does this all the time. You can see here, hand around the back, big ogoshi. And at times, I mean, he'll take this grip and go for an uchi as well. He does it a lot just to not actually throw people, but just generate movement. So for Abe, definitely taking the underhook a lot more than Abe Uta. I think Abe Uta likes the top grip a lot more. One reason is this. Huge koshiguruma. And another reason, which you'll see shortly, is she's a uchimata specialist, unlike her brother. And having a top grip helps that a lot. So we'll talk about some differences now. But kind of going back to that o sotogari at the beginning, they both do it off the double sleeves, mixing in with the sode, but Abe Uta, I mean, she does it traditionally as well, also just gripping and going. Just a straight o sotogari, definitely throws with this much more than her brother. Hifumi, on the other hand, as I said, a seoi nage specialist, and he's got much more variations. This one here, the morote seoi nage. Don't think I have a clip of Abe Uta doing this, but it's definitely Hifumi's speciality. And here we see another slide variation off the sleeve, cross grip lapel, dropping down seoi otoshi. And this is against Yondon Perenlai, a much younger Yondon Perenlai, got a bit of hair on his head. I would like to see this matchup again sometime soon. I mean, Maruyama, Yondon Perenlai, they have met quite a lot, but Abe Hifumi hasn't. And lastly guys, just one more from Hifumi before we kind of focus on Abe Uta and her uchimata and Ne-waza for a little bit. But this one here, this is such a beautiful sode surikomi goshi. How he threw the leg on the outside there. A lot of control, a lot of power. But I would say, comparing the two, Abe Hifumi, much more of a specialist, does no Ne-waza at all. Whereas his sister, Abe Uta, on the other hand, I mean, she's got a lot of variety. And we're going to see that now. So here's another variation on the o sotogari. She takes this big top grip. It's kind of Georgian-like. You don't really see that in the women's at all. But you can find people like Bekauri taking a similar grip and doing o sotogari like this. I think more people are going to do it now. I think it's kind of blown up a little bit in the scene. People are going to start copying these guys. Another technique she has is uchimata. And this is incredible. So this is in the same contest. The first was an overthrow. And then, I mean, she just decided, okay, if I go in 100%, throw that leg up, she's just going to get overthrown again. So this time just steps in, doesn't even lift the leg up. So she has incredible power in her uchimata. She can do it from all sorts of grips, which you're going to see in a minute. But yeah, I would definitely say uchimata is Abe Uta's best technique. This one here, another overthrow, and you can just see the power in her legs to just biff people over like that. Is that New Zealand English? Biff? Sorry guys, it means to throw someone over, just like this. I mean, just textbook uchimata. Gets a sleeve, grips, doesn't wait. I mean, she makes it look so effortless. Here we see just a wide variety of her kind of throws and techniques all mixed into one. So she's got the sleeve, looks for that ogoshi that she never does, and then takes that grip for the sode surikomigoshi, and she can do uchimata from that grip. And then there's also the grip, the Georgian grip, this one here. And of course, she can do it traditionally as well. So it is quite incredible from Abe Uta. Not many people are doing uchimata like this either. We see the Osotogari with the Georgians, but I don't really see many, if any, people doing uchimata from that grip as well. And of course, we've got to talk about it, the Ne-waza of Abe Uta. Her brother, I mean, there was a juji earlier on in this video. It's his only win by armbar. I think he's got an osaikomi win in there somewhere as well. But Abe Hifumi, I mean, his Ne-waza is almost non-existent. I mean, he's good at defense. He knows how to get out of things. But in terms of pinning, things like this, and submitting people, it's just not his wheelhouse. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. For my channel members, I'll put out another poll, which we'll champion to look at next. So stay tuned for that one. We hit 90,000 subscribers. That's pretty incredible. Thanks for your support, guys. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.